Mr. Oldham, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Congratulations on becoming the 2013 pole champion.
Yes, it was a brilliant match to fish and lovely to win it for Frenzee.
Superb, mate. I can see why by the looks of this. So you're using the new Precision FXT pole, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
And you have been since you joined Frenzee a while back now, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on it, mate?
I think it's a very, very stiff pole to be using and extremely strong. And lovely to ship in and out with the action and finish of the pole.
Now the pole itself, I mean, we've been in the process of getting it right for quite some time, but we've done a lot of work on the different lengths of the sections, which is helping giving it the rigidity at long lengths.
Yeah.
Now this is something that is obviously paramount. It's like you're fishing shallow today.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be responsive, isn't it? I think that's the key.
Yeah.
Balance and responsive.
Yeah.
Now
the number 4 section I think helps a lot. I think we did some work on that to make it stiffer at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
to balance the top sections up. So
yeah, talking of the number 4s, the number 4 and 5s are a new section really, because it's one of the areas we put a lot of work in, and it really is more of a medium length 4.
Yeah. Rather
than obviously most poles come with an option of a long 4 or a short 4. Well, they've both got their faults. The long 4 can obviously hinder the action of the pole when you're fishing lengths at like 16 metres.
Yeah.
But yet, when you put your short 4 in, it is lovely and stiff, but you do lose length, and you also put too much pressure on your top kit.
That's right.
Because it doesn't bend through the pole properly.
That's right. Yeah. I think it's perfect as it is.
So what we've done, we've created almost a medium. There's a few there, mate, isn't there?
There is.
But we've created a medium 4, which, well, as you can see, I'm looking down the pole. Oh, it's come off. Looking down the pole, there's a perfect curvature.
Yeah.
Which gives it its action. Now, I notice you're using one of the new side rollers as well. I must be the only person who hasn't managed to get one yet. But the top kits themselves, again, this is something we've really worked on, is simplifying the whole package.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of poles out there on the market at the moment with so many different options of top kits, bore diameters, this top kit, that top kit, and I think, to be honest, all it does is confuse people.
It does, yeah. Yeah. I think it's a really good point about the top kits on this pole, because the length is, for me, is perfect, and the bore is actually brilliant for all sizes of elastics. You've got a cutting kit to cut it down to exactly the size you want, Frenzee cutting kit, and the elastic works beautiful in it with the new side rollers we've got as well. So
yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, talking about top kits, we obviously when we're prototyping things and we're looking at what really works, we wanted to simplify the system because it is confusing. These top kits, I'm sure you'd agree, were probably as light, if not lighter, than any match kits, but you can put any elastic you need through them.
You can, yeah. I've got it range from double 4 elastic right up to 14, 16 elastic, and I've caught loads of fish on, but all size of elastics.
Fantastic.
And like I said, it's extremely strong, very confident in the pole.
So just give me a quick rundown of what sort of rig you're fishing there.
It's basically, the fish have come really shallow today, so I've gone to 10-inch deep with a banded pellet.
Right.
And with a green elastic, which is like a 12 to 14 elastic.
And that's the Frenzee Vertex line, is it?
It's the Vertex line, yeah.
And an FP 800 float.
It is, yeah.
Nice floats, really nice thick bristles.
Really strong, really strong.
Ideal just for the job.
Never broke one yet.
Well, you can see on the butt sections that there's quite a bit of sort of engineering gone into these. I mean, the butt sections themselves, we've got joint aligners which run all the way up the pole. Obviously, we keep these in line.
Yeah.
That stiffens the pole again, makes it more rigid and responsive and faster on the recovery. your dolly butt section there. I know you're fishing 13 at the moment.
Yeah, it fits 13, 14, 16 metre sections.
Brilliant, and that gives you a bit of added strength as well as a little bit of length. Looking down the pole sections, we've even got distance markers.
We have, yeah.
And that's again on the 13, the 14 and the 16 metre joints.
Yeah.
And just enables you to be super accurate. It's all about precision fishing when you're pole fishing at length.
That's right, yeah, it's perfect.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's see it in action then, mate. There is one or two there, isn't there?
Yeah, pegs just got better and better today.
So tell me about your big win.
Well, obviously I was down practicing for the 50 grand final, and one of the sidekicks of qualifying for the final is qualifying for the pole champs, British pole champs. And obviously I was down there practicing, and
so you were almost using it as a bit of a practice match.
Yeah, it was, and I didn't want to actually do what I learned, what I was catching plenty of fish on, and it were a good peg like, but absolutely emptied it down edge using this elastic, this same top actually, and won it with 134 pounder fish.
Brilliant, fantastic. Well, I'm going to step back out of the peg, mate. Get out of your way, because I'm clearly in it, and we're going to watch you catch a few more fish on our nice new pole.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Do you shipping out there, Andy? It's super smooth running through your hands, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah. Even when the pole's wet through, it's silky smooth, no sticking whatsoever. And even when you get to big sections at 16 metres, it's still easy to ship out, no sticking. Which means no tangles with your rigs, and if you've got a soft pot on the pole, you get no bait loss at all.
You're in again straight away.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know you're a big lad, and you know you can hold the pole, you know, as well as anyone. But it's all about the balance and how it feels when you're sat on your box. You know,
exactly. Yeah. I mean, obviously you've got to get your box right and everything. You don't want a bad back, but the main thing is get your seating right. And obviously it's an extremely nice pole. You can fish any distances. I've been 18, 19 metres with this pole, not a problem.
You're certainly well versed in catching them with it, mate, that's for sure. Right, so the Precision FXT pole comes with 8 top kits, the Super 2 top kits that we spoke about. You get a spare number 4, the medium number 4s that we've mentioned, and you also get in with that a cupping kit and cup set. I mean, I think for the moderate price that it is, I think it's an awesome piece of kit, Andy.
Yeah, it's an awesome piece of kit. I think it's extremely good value for money. I class it as one of the best poles I've ever used, and I've been pole fishing for 30 years. I've used different makes of poles, and I've got to say it is the best pole I've ever used, and what you get with it is extremely good for the money.
It's a good package, isn't it?
It's an extremely good package, yeah.